Welcome to Lunch Break. We get an hour lunch, so we're spending 15 minutes of it each day to talk about whatever. So, let's begin the week.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's fucking Monday.
Monday.
Can you believe that it is Monday right now?
Monday, not morning, but Monday.
Monday right now.
Monday now.
Right now.
Get hit in the Monday. Today's a big day.
Why?
Today is the day that the Steam controller comes out.
Oh, yeah. And did you know, that's gonna it literally drops the moment we clock back in after this. So, I'm gonna have to be like, freaking fast. I'm gonna, like, as soon as we punch, phone in hand, hovering over that buy button.
Would you be able to buy two of them and I'll send you money for it?
I could do that, yeah.
Just make it a little simpler.
And, I mean, if it even lets me.
Yeah.
Like, it genuinely might not let you buy more than one right now. Because I'm pretty sure that they only have 30,000 of them in stock.
Good Lord, that's not many at all.
That's why I'm saying, like, you have to literally, like, sit there and camp it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's... And if I can't, then you're going to have to be quick and, like, get on it. Because you probably... Yeah. But, I mean, because that's all they said they shipped. Like, there was that big... like the leak of like how many they received and stuff, and that's all they had. It was 30,000. So there's a possibility that they were wrong and they have more than that, but there's really no reason to believe that they have more than that.
Yeah.
So
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So that's where we're at. I better get one. Or else I'm going to...
blow up the house.
Yeah.
Light the couch on fire and then lock the door and...
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be very good for anyone.
Yeah, that would be... I mean, think of the bears and the trees.
Honestly, the bears and the trees.
Not the deer, though. Fuck the deer.
Who?
The deer.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a drink or something. Nadir? I don't know.
I thought it was a tractor.
Oh, I know. That's John...
Oh.
What's on the agenda today?
Oh, nothing. I'm sitting down, and I started listening to Red Rising, and so far, I'm digging it. I think I'm an hour and 30 or 40 minutes into it, or
Very
something. Cool. I get it. I get why people like it. It's good. It really has all of the hallmarks of like a really giant, sort of sci-fi, like a mega sci-fi thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's sort of based in this sort of, a Brave New World sort of society. You know, like how, what's that movie? I think I don't know if it's that movie. I don't know if it's the movie, the thing that happened, I'm thinking of that happened. But like the whole genetics thing where like people just like, the whole society is basically just genetically engineered and they're like created to do specific jobs and they're sort of all like kind of superhuman on the higher end, but then like the mutts of the group kind of get left to do like awful jobs and stuff. It's kind of like that kind of society. And like you have like the Reds who are like the fucking the miners that are like told that they are the workhorses they're the backbone of like the entire project of like colonizing Mars and like terraforming it.
The worker ants.
But I don't know if it's really a spoiler, and I don't know if I should say it. I haven't actually seen this in the book yet, but I know it happens. So I don't know. It's already spoiled to me because it was immediately apparent upon even looking the book up the first time. But the idea is like they're down there working and they have basically no knowledge of what's happening on the surface because they're just isolated to the underneath the planet the whole time. And they're given like very small amounts of food. And if they do like well enough, they can sometimes be rewarded with like sugar and like fruit and other things like that. But there's a moment when they discover that they're really just mining. Like they're told that they're fighting to like terraform Mars, but Mars is already terraformed. Like it's done. They finished it. They're just down there getting gases and materials for this society that's already existing on the surface.
Damn, that sucks.
So the whole idea of red rising is like it's the reds rising. They're like
The reds rising up.
Them being like, okay, we're gonna try to fucking take our keep. We're gonna break the chains and shit because they're effectively just slaves. But there's like this sort of class hierarchy designated by colors. So you have like the golds on top, and then they have like different levels of subserviency to them that are still pretty high ranking. Like I guess like obsidians and fucking I guess the greens are there, and they some of them, the greens are like really short and little guys. They're like kind of like elves. Like again, everybody's like they're human, but they're genetically engineered to do specific jobs. So like some of them look really mutant. I think there was like the mention of an obsidian, but the obsidian is almost like a lizard, like has like 6 fingers. There's like this crazy fucking like genetic monster kind of thing. I don't know what his purpose is or what they. I guess I think they were like the weapon hand of like the golds. They're basically like brutes that the golds can use to do shit. And then
so there's like 2 different types, because you said I think the gray were also like a military
the
force.
grays are like the police, the soldiers, the warriors. They just maintain the peace, or whatever. Not really the peace, but they just work as like they're like police officers. They're not like really high up on the chain or anything. They get privileges, and they're not as low as the reds.
Maybe the obsidian are more like elite guards or something.
I think, or something. Like they work very closer to the golds than anybody else, I think. But there's a crazy amount of tier and there's a lot of tiers there that I'm completely unfamiliar with and I don't understand anything about.
Yeah.
But I do know that like there is like I want to. It feels very Dune-esque in terms of like the way that the shit's kind of worded, and then that hierarchy of like power and shit in it feels very Dune-y. And then I think that like the genetic stuff kind of lends to like certain sort of powers per se. It's all scientific and genetically based, but like I think like telepathy is a thing or something, and later on in the books, and like so people become able to like kind of have like a little bit of omnipotence, or like they can kind of see the future a little bit, stuff like that. So again, very Dune-y in that aspect, but like that's only like the real genetically engineered people or something. I don't know.
I'm guessing the book's like thousands of years in the future and stuff.
I mean they're on Mars. I'm sure that the what?
And it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the Mars guy, the Reds, I think the Reds are told that it's much earlier than it really is. Like, there's no reason to tell them anything except for to make, like, they work harder when they believe that they're fighting for, like, the better world, but they're lied to. And I think, like, probably all of the tiers are lied to. But
so they're in a hole, and the people on the top are like, "Oh, shit's going stuff up here," and they have no way to verify it because they're in a hole. Yeah,
there's this moment when they end up getting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it too much because I am gonna start kind of vaguely spoiling plot points that are vaguely deep into the book. But yeah.
And kind of technology and stuff that's in the.
I so far nothing that I'm aware of. I know that it exists. I just haven't seen any of it so far. I just know that they are like pretty advanced.
Yeah, I know like in the Dune thing, like the whole thing is like there's no machine intelligence.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I know that like our main character is a hell diver, and he uses like relatively advanced mining equipment that's like pretty cool, I guess, like
plasma cutters and lasers and shit.
It's something to do with him using his fingers to manipulate tendrils that go down, and like he can very control how they operate and mine through stuff. But like he's in like a suit to protect him as he gets lowered down, and it's like extraordinarily dangerous where he's going. And there's only like he said that like before he became a hell diver, when he first started working, when he saw the Helldiver that used to be down there for the first time, he saw him as a god. Like, he literally thought he was a god because of like, it's just like they're just like super high praise or whatever. Like,
The
it's a
pressure
hard
must
job
be really
and shit.
intense.
And then that's it. It's a book. It's a whole book.
Yeah,
right there.
I'll definitely get into it eventually.
It seems cool. I'm stoked. I got into it much faster than some other things. I finished the book Insurrection, I think is what it's called, which is another RPG style series. And Induction. It's cool, but like, I don't know what it is. I guess because I'm spoiled by like Dungeon Crawler Carl and stuff and other RPGs that I got more invested in.
Yeah.
I just kind of I finished the book, but like the last hour or two, my brain just kept trailing off and I wasn't really paying attention.
Can really hold your attention.
Yeah, I just wasn't into it, I guess. I think it was mostly the combat. The world building is cool and the characters are cool and all of that, all the concepts are really cool, but then the combat just it wasn't as gripping as Dungeon Crawler Carl's combat, I guess.
I feel like it was hard for me to get into because I'm such a big fan of the characters in Dungeon Crawler Carl. Carl and Donut and the AI, they're all really iconic.
Well, it's pretty cool because in this one it's there's mana worlds. It's very much about mana, and then there's a completely unknown thing that I think they essentially just call it the system, and it's the whole galaxy is run by the system, and it's it just sort of manipulates everything, and it works through mana, and even the most advanced species in the galaxies don't understand how it works or what the technology is that it uses to do what it does, and some of them kind of understand some things about it, but not quite really understanding it. And I guess it's probably a giant AI system that controls everything. I mean, it's called the system.
Yeah.
But also no one seems to worship it or anything. It's just it just kind of is omnipresent, this thing that exists throughout the galaxy. And then it's the thing that's doing the sort of induction stuff or where it chooses planets that are just planets with intelligent life on them, and then basically chooses champions, and then those champions fight for that planet, and how well those champions fight determines whether or not that planet becomes just gets completely torn apart and used for scraps, or if it becomes a mining world, which is the better of the options, because that way you don't all die, but you're forced labor. And then you can kind of get good options, but I don't think anybody ever really gets the good options. There are but I guess you can kind of free your world if you fight hard enough and stuff.
It's kind of how in Dungeon Crawler Carl, technically you could get to floor 18, but no one's ever made it there.
Right. That sort of deal. And then and then our main character, when he gets inducted, his dad used to be a fighter, but his dad died. And then so he kind of learns about what his dad's build was, which was his dad was more of a healer or something, or not a healer, but a summoner.
Ooh.
And he went for more of a defensive healing kind of build, but based on some of the things that he saw from his dad. But he didn't know that his dad was this until he got inducted. He went into his dad's shed and the portal was there, and he got basically his dad wrote him a note go there after I die or whatever, and he went there and he got sucked in and became part of it and learned about all this stuff. And then there were already a few people that were already inducted on Earth, so he meets them later and they're kind of dickheads because they've been fighting really hard forever, and they're who the hell is this guy? Well, you're the son of the fucking you're not going to be able to live up to this guy.
Noob. So Earth hasn't been, annihilated yet?
No, they're still fighting, but they have a limited amount of time.
Okay.
So, they have to, fight for that. But again, it got to like this part where they were like fighting and there was like a battle or something. And one of the really cool things that was like the portal, the mana leaks from the portal and can like be absorbed by like life inside of the world. So like at one point he went back to his shed portal and there was like patches of grass outside of it that were like kind of weird, and he like steps on one and it just spikes through his foot.
Oh god.
So it's like they're like started attacking him, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? And like plants around the portal were like becoming infused with mana and becoming like sentient and
magic grass
starting to like have weird properties and shit. So he has to like tame that as well.
How many books are in this series?
Quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty long. That's kind of why I chose it, because I was like, this would be really fun. But I'm taking a break from that. I'm gonna have to reread the first one when I get back into it, just to like, because like again, the first half of it or more I'm like good on, but like the last of it I don't really know, and I don't really want to start midway through again. So I'm just gonna like fucking do it again, I guess, at some point and try it out.
I've been looking into the series quite a lot. It's like it's like super critically acclaimed, considering like basically like the Pilgrim of sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's Isaac Asimov's Foundation.
Yeah.
Which I really want to get into that, but
I've been seeing it all over Audible, and I've thought about it many times.
And there's basically all the books we've read, they reference it all the time.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that one.
I'm a little worried it's going to be like kind of like the Lord of the Rings, which is like it's just really dated because again it was written in the 50s.
Yeah, and Red Rising is pretty new, which is cool. I like that because I can feel all the inspiration that it has. With Foundation, it's like you don't know what you're getting into.
Ground.
Yeah, but yeah, we got to go.
Okay,
I got to prepare to fucking buy this controller and hopefully get it.
I wish you luck. All right, well to Tuesday. Wish us luck. Bye.
Lunch break. Tuesday? Fuck. Why is it only Tuesday?
I think you're going to have to take over. I don't know if I can say anything today.
All right. Well, I do have a really, really, really big announcement, like a super mega huge announcement to make.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm going to have to save it for later.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we got our Steam controllers.
Yeah.
We fucking did it. We got them. We got 2.
Just in time, clutched it.
Yeah, it was only fucking available for 30 minutes, but managed to get in there edgewise. But I was just spamming the button like crazy when it fucking first popped up.
I've seen like 100 people talking about how they were spamming the button and refreshing it and constantly, and they still missed it.
Yeah. I mean, like the second the button showed itself, I pressed it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was on it from the immediate start. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. That's going to be sick as hell. I don't know when we'll get them. I do think it's going to take about a week or 2.
Yeah.
I don't think we should expect to get it this week by any means, but maybe by the end of next week. Maybe.
I remember on the website it says something like 2 to 7 business days, but that sounds really short.
Well, that would be under ideal conditions if they didn't get a billion orders right at the start and
immediately.
Yeah, this is like not great. Also, apparently, Valve received a shipment of consoles.
Wonder what those are.
Fucking on between April 31st and March 1st, or May 1st. And
I don't think April has a 31st.
April 30, whatever. The last April day happened.
The last day of April.
And they highly suspect that it's Steam machines, not just because the shipment itself was only labeled as consoles, and it was about 50 tons. But the Steam machine, or the Steam Deck, is also technically a console, so it could be a shit ton of Steam Decks. But they think it might be the Steam machine because the weight of it was totally different than previous Steam Deck shipments.
Yeah.
So it's looking like that may have been the Steam machine. If that is the case, I feel like if it really was a shipment of Steam machines, I think we should expect to see them pop up within the next couple of days, like before the end of the week. The Steam machines should come out.
Is that the standard metric whenever talking about how many like consoles are being shipped out? Like typically I'd think they would say units and not tonnage.
Well, I mean, that's the only information that we have.
It feels a little weird.
We just know how much it weighed, and we know what the shipment label said.
Yeah.
It's consoles, 50 tons. That's it.
Consoles.
So we will fucking see. On one hand, I'd be really, really stoked for it to come out right now, because just to get it sooner. And on the other hand, god damn it,
Broke.
spending so much money. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I really fucking hope it is though, because it would be so sick, especially if they try to line it up so that the controllers are delayed a little bit on their shipping. Maybe they'll try to ship them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So like the Steam Deck or Steam Machine might come out, and then it might just be added to our controller shipment, and we might get everything all at once, which would be fucking awesome.
Be like Christmas in May.
Yeah, assuming that I have to fucking clutch getting a Steam Machine again. When
I think you can do it.
sale happens. I mean, I'm gonna fucking stare at it. I'm gonna I'm gonna wait the exact time it's gonna pop up and be sat there pressing the button.
Shitting your pants.
So, but man, I want it. I want that Steam Machine so bad. I want it.
My supervisor's been listening to Expeditionary Force,
Yeah.
and I found nostalgic and like a little confused for a second because he started bringing up the Collective, and I was like, the Collective? What the fuck is the Collective?
Right.
Because I remember, there's like the weird collection of AIs that the elders set up, and I remember that being a plot point at like the very start, but I was like, oh man. I had to think for a second. I was like, what the fuck is the Collective? Oh yeah, the Collective. And I felt all nostalgic. I was like, man, I miss the early books. Things were so simple back then and not as freaking intense as the later books.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely changes a lot as it goes on.
It just keeps escalating.
Right.
And it's already starting off at like such a high fucking escalation, like aliens taking over the world.
Yeah.
Like standard escalation would be like, oh, you tripped and like you hurt yourself, and then it goes from that to like, I don't know, like aliens taking over the government or something, and then they take over the world. But no, it's just like boom, the whole earth is conquered.
Right. Those books are good. I'm really, really into Red Rising now. I have about 8 hours of it left, but I'm about halfway through it, and I am really stoked.
You gonna read the rest of the series?
Yeah, of course. Like, it's extremely good. It's very, very, very entertaining. I am very happy that I chose to start reading that one right now and not anything else, honestly.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. I want to talk about it more, but I have nothing to say but spoilers. And after like my initial explanation of the book, anything more than that is pretty elaborate and not really explainable. I can talk more about the class system because I brought that up a while back.
That'd be cool.
But like, it does get revealed, but it's not necessarily like important to the plot necessarily. It's just sort of general knowledge that you get later on in the book, probably like 6 or 7 hours into it. But you'll get, like, basically, obviously, there's the golds. And then, like, I guess in the pyramid directly below the golds, you have, like, the whites. And they're sort of the lawyers and clerics and shit.
So there's nothing above the golds?
They're not lawyers and clerics. The lawyers would be like the... Okay.
Lunch break is brought to you in part by Fool's Gold. Get Fool's Gold tomato paste, absolutely delicious. Select services may apply.
So we have you have the gold boys, and then again below them we have the whites. I'd have to like pull. So like so you'd have like the whites are like the clergy, the judges and the clerics, or the clergy, so like religious leaders and shit.
Yeah.
And then
a bunch of popes.
You'll have fucking on that same tier. You'll have like silvers and coppers. Silvers are like your businessmen and stuff that like own companies. Coppers are like administrators, so that's your lawyers and bureaucrats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have blues, which are your starship pilots and shit like that.
Ooh, starships.
Yellows are your doctors and researchers and shit. Greens are like programmers, technicians. Violets are sort of artists and creatives. Oranges are mechanics and engineers. Then you have gray, which are like regular soldiers and police, and they just kind of do normal policing and shit. Browns, which are like servants, cooks, and janitors. Obsidians, which are elite soldiers and bodyguards. Pinks, which are like pleasure slaves and social functionaries. Basically, they're just sex slaves, effectively. And then you have the reds, which are just the manual laborers and miners and shit.
Is this in order from top to bottom?
Yes.
I find it weird that the elite guards are so low.
The elite guards are really low because they have absolutely no agency.
Oh, so they're like slave soldiers.
Yeah, they're just extraordinary. They're, again, bioengineered super soldiers that are like absolutely massive and completely inhuman in the way that they look and how they... Well, I mean, they're humanoid, I guess, but they're like fucking insane.
Yeah.
And they're not really supposed to have ambitions or anything. They just do their job.
So it sounds like we're doing pretty well.
I mean, I guess, in terms of that class system, assuming you're not just like a red, you don't really get to choose where you go. It's more of just like a fucking...
You're born into it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're born into every class, essentially.
And then there's no class mobility?
No, there's no such thing as like moving from one class to another.
Okay.
You just like... I mean, yeah, like you're literally genetically engineered from birth to serve a specific purpose, all under the golds, essentially to like keep the golds where they are. That isn't to say that, like, again, I don't think it's super spoilery, but it isn't to say that the golds live in like perfect luxury either, because this is like a super, like, this society is like, again, they're very fixated on, like, kind of like the Greek kind of picture of, like, society, or, like, they want, like, perfect people, perfect genetics. So they're very, it's very Viltrumite-y, where it's, like, they're not necessarily, like, super friend people. They're, like, the golds in general, like, they're kind of, it's very... dominant-y, power struggle-y kind of deal.
Yeah. Is Earth still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earth isn't really a part of this because this is mostly taking place on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Earth.
So they're like two separate societies?
Yeah, well, yeah, but Earth isn't really like I guess this isn't, again, talking a lot about it, but lore-wise, like, Earth isn't really doesn't really have anything to do with it because initially they made the expansion to Luna, which is the moon, and that went really well. And they were able to control the industry and stuff on the moon. But then they further expand out to Mars, and the industry on Mars got really powerful. And all the companies that were built there realized like they were technically being manipulated and controlled by companies on Earth, but they have no real way of like enforcing anything, so they all just were like, nah, we're not going to do that, we're just going to do our own thing. And they had like a war, and Mars won. So Mars like basically stole that dominance. So Earth has Mercury and the moon and Earth itself and whatever one other planet that's closest to the sun. And Mars basically
Venus?
just has and Mars just has Mars and its moons, its two main moons.
Phobos and Deimos.
And I think they're renamed after like Greek gods.
Yeah.
And then yeah. And I can talk more about it, but there's the more stuff it's technically stuff that I know that I shouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I shouldn't be talking about it if I haven't even gotten to that part of the book yet.
Is there like a secret class above the golds called like the platinums or something?
I don't think so. It's the golds, and they're fucking... I mean, again, there was different... It's not like there's only one tier within the tier, so like even within reds, you have high reds and low reds. Like low reds are like your deep miners, like our main character. And then you have like higher reds, which are just like kind of in charge of things, or like gonna have a little bit, like a tiny bit more power, but not really. And then every single tier has like a hierarchy inside of it.
It's kind of like how in Dragon Ball Z there's like Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, but within Super Saiyan there's Super Saiyan grade 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sure.
Just rounded it back to something we've been talking about recently.
Yeah. But it's really good. The actual story is fucking awesome. Like the things that happen with the main character are really, really, really exciting, and I'm super stoked to like continue digging into it and like learning about the world and shit.
Well, that's another one to add to the list.
It's pretty good. I actually don't know how many books there are, but there's got to be a few.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to get to that because I'm currently saving my credits to get the rest of the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
I could buy more credits, but I don't really want to.
I mean, you can also access mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
But
on Plex.
Yeah. Cuz you're allowed to do that. Yay!
You can really do it.
You can do it. Oh yeah, that big announcement. There's a big announcement coming. But we got a few more minutes, so I'd like to save that for the end.
You want to talk about my fingy?
Sure. How's your finger doing?
It's okay. It hurts a lot today because the glue finally came off.
Oh, right.
So now all the flesh is exposed.
That's
and
cool.
I cleaned it this morning, and that really fucking stung.
Right.
And then all day today, it's just been itchy and like throbby and stingy.
Right.
But apparently those are good signs. It means like the nerves are regrowing.
Yeah. I mean, being able to feel it at all is probably ideal.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Still no sign of infection, or there's no sign that the nail is growing into the skin.
Yeah. It'll probably heal fine. I mean, it's already been a very long time.
It's been 11 days.
Yeah. And like, surely it's gotten quite a lot of healing done.
Don't call me Shirley.
It's kind of nuts how fast time goes right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, I don't like how, like, it's creepy to me that it's been 11 days since that happened.
When you're not really doing very much new things, time kind of just goes wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Gotta spend your time doing a bunch of different activities and being bad at it, working at being better at it.
I mean, the thing is like, with working, there's not really a lot of time to do any other activities.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, kind of just locked into the time warp thing.
We gotta just stop working and just be unemployed and just not doing anything.
That'd probably help make memories.
A lot of unemployed memories, just walking around. That's it, really, just walking around. You can't drive anywhere because you have no gas money.
Right,
so.
You just walk. Be kind of sweet. I mean, I guess eventually that would get sort of monotonous too. And
So then you start crawling around or sitting down, something.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to go back to work ever.
Yeah,
do we have to do that eventually?
Not legally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess we could just like not go back.
Yeah.
I would be cool with that.
Me too.
Like, I don't really want to go. I'd like to just like hang out here today.
I really have no reason to go out because I'm at like 300% for the week, so I could technically do nothing.
I assume that I'm at high percentage because I turned in some crazy large stuff like right at the beginning of this week, and this is the very beginning of the month, so there's pretty much no way that there's no way in hell that like I didn't hit my score. Oh shoot. It looks like it's almost time for us to go. There's no time for the big announcement.
Oh no.
Oh no, I guess that sucks.
You'll have to save it for another time.
Yeah. Oh no.
Cliffhanger.
Well, it's been fun. I'll see you guys. We'll kind of fucking do whatever some other day.
Thanks for watching, bros. I'll see you next time.
Yar. All right, well, bye.
Bye, Wednesday.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
How's it going?
It's going okay. It's Wednesday.
It is.
Finally, it's Wednesday. This week has been going by kind of slowly, but
yeah,
I feel like the second half is going to go by much faster than the first half.
I really hope so. It's not looking like that for me at work right now.
I understand work is not going well for you right now.
It's just crap. But this book is so freaking good. But now I'm really anxious because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to like focus on it anymore because I got to really lock into the rest of the week probably. But yeah, it is what it is.
Today's actually flown by for me today. I've had 3 easy projects, all of which took, just amount of time as it took to get to lunch today. And just been consistently working on those the entire time. It's like one of those good days where I know what I have to do, I know how to do it, and there's nothing gets in the way of it.
Right.
So it's it's like a nice relaxing vacation. It's a lot better than how we've talked about in previous days where it's like we have no idea what the fuck is going on and it takes forever.
Yeah.
Because you're just like reading a textbook the entire time about anything or stuff that doesn't have to do with your project.
Right. Yeah. It's the way she goes. But I don't know, man. I'm so tired. I've just been super tired the last few days because I just only sleep like 6 hours and then go like, why do I feel like shit? And then even last night I tried to go to sleep at a good time. I don't know what's going on with me, man. Like I fucking went to go to sleep, listened to the podcast or the book for a while, and then it had to be around maybe 10:30 or 11 at the latest, that I was like, all right, I got to sleep like now.
Mm-hmm.
But I still end up laying there for like 2 hours. I think it couldn't have been that late. It had to be like 10:30. 10 or 10:30 that I went to sleep. But like, I don't know. I just end up laying there and it sucks. And then I barely sleep 6 hours.
Mm-mm.
It's no good.
I stayed up way too late as well, but I was just at my computer desk playing Valheim, working on a new building.
Yeah.
I finished the building last night, mostly. I still have to furnish the building. I'm going to put like benches and tables and chairs inside of it, make it it's going to be like a big cooking lodge where people can also sleep.
Right.
So it looks really cool too. It's like fucking huge. There's a giant cooking thing in the middle with like 8 fires.
Yeah.
And then there's beds at the back.
Mm.
And I plan to have like how like in medieval movies and stuff, there's always like a grand hall where there's like this gigantic table.
Yeah.
I'm going to have something kind of like that, except instead of like a gigantic table, it'll be 2 lines of tables with a giant fire in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. It does sound sick. I like that. Yeah, I think the game has like unmatched vibes in it.
I know, it's so chill.
Yeah.
So unbelievably chill. I like doing everything in that game. Like fighting is fun. Sometimes the fighting does annoy me sometimes, like whenever like the gray dwarf tree dudes.
Yeah.
They fucking annoy the shit out of me sometimes because they do this bullshit thing where they go to attack you and then they run away. And I'm like, would you just fucking attack me? Stop running away.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything else is pretty fun. I like fishing. I like building. I like just being in the game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's overall pretty fun. I do enjoy it. I just don't know. I'm when I get that Steam controller, I probably will sit at my desk and I might want to play Valheim more. But I kind of would like to try to just play that with the Steam controller because I feel like that should be really easily playable. The game already has controller support, so it would just be that extra layer of like comfort while playing it.
Controllability.
Yeah, and I think it would take it to that next level where it's like genuinely really comfortable to play like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, goodness, I don't know when those are going to come out. Oh, I'm nervous about the Steam machine.
Yeah, you were saying it could come out this week, or
I really believe that it could come out this week or next week. Like, I really, really believe it. It makes so much sense that they would do that. I mean, they're talking about how like, oh, they feel really bad about how long it's taking or whatever, but they said the same thing about the Steam controllers right before they came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like and again, it looks like they're getting shipments for it, and if they have it at all, it makes sense that they'd try to get it out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I feel like now's the time for them to do it.
Are they going to do that similar thing with the Steam controller where like they announce it and then a week later you can buy it?
More than likely. I mean, they're going to put the price out, so we have like a little window afterwards. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm just like anxiously waiting for it. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
What if it doesn't?
I know. It feels like it's never going to happen. We've been talking about the Steam Machine for like a year.
Yeah, what if they never release it? What if it's like it comes down to it and they're like, sorry, we just couldn't do it. Didn't have enough RAM.
Sorry, TM.
We're going to give 20,000 units out, and that's it. That's all we're doing. Bye. If that's happened, though, I've heard that you can put Linux on a PlayStation 4 now, or 5. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. And people, like apparently it just, like somebody figured out how to make that work, how to just put it on there.
Yeah.
And so you could totally put SteamOS on a PlayStation. And then that would be pretty cool.
Doesn't a PS5 have like similar specs to a Steam Machine?
Yeah, roughly, yeah. It wouldn't really be the same so much, but it would still be pretty cool.
It wouldn't be that classic black box though.
No, and then also you wouldn't have the controller compatibility.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's
you'd still
a big
be able
thing.
to use the Steam controllers, but you would be using Bluetooth or like the dongles. I guess it would maybe still work. But the dongles it should. So I guess it wouldn't be that different. But it's just not as cool because it's not freaking Valve hardware.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you can get like the companion cube skin and all the other skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get skins for PlayStation, but
Yeah.
the last time I saw a cool skin for a console was like 360 days when you can get like the Halo 3 console.
Right.
Or the Modern Warfare console.
The really cool companion cube one isn't even a skin, it's just like a full case for it.
Yeah.
And it makes it like quite a bit bigger. Because it's like obviously a companion cube is a thick thing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw one the other day where it's like it's one of the crates from Half-Life 2.
yeah.
Like the ammo crates that you could bust open.
Yeah.
I saw one of those.
That's cool.
I saw another
Yeah.
one. It was the Left 4 Dead health pack.
Right.
So there's going to be a fucking huge amount of options.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Those are going to be expensive, but I won't want one immediately because I just want to have that black cube there. Because already everything we have under our TV is black. It would fit in really well, like just right there, right where the Steam Deck is, just like that awesome cube with the RGB light across it.
I really hope it doesn't become like an exclusive thing though, like the 20,000 units and that's it. Like I would like to be able to get one later.
I don't think it would ever come to that realistically. But I do think that it's going to be very, very hard to get one initially. I think they said that they're rolling out another shipment of controllers relatively soon. So they're trying to get those into more people's hands because obviously so many people didn't get one that wanted it. I heard that it wasn't just that they sold out. They definitely sold out, but I think they were also, I mean, it was like issues with like on their end, like errors and stuff they were having. Like they were just having issues with the rollout of it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't think they limited the amount that you could buy. Like it seemed like when I bought the 2, it didn't look, I mean, I didn't try to buy more than 2, but it didn't seem like it was stopping me from buying more than 2, which is not good. Because that's like a scalper's dream.
Yeah, I've been seeing loads of scalpers advertising in a couple of Discords I'm in.
Right.
They're like, get this Steam controller. I've got loads of them. You can get them for $400 a piece. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've seen someone buy it too. They were like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. Like, oh my God. I don't know. Just wait. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, depending on the price of the Steam machine, I'd like to wait a year or two and save up and then definitely get one for my room.
Yeah. It would be pretty sick. And just to have a whole bunch of those things laying around.
Mm-hmm. Well, each one having like a different case and everything.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm really stoked. But it's still going to be a minute. Oh, God.
How goes Red Rising?
It's so good. It's the best. I don't know why I hadn't listened to it sooner. I guess it's the way it goes, but
Just a lot of stuff to listen to. It's hard to choose.
But holy crap. It is so good. It came out like 2 years before we even graduated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been around for a while, and I know I've heard of it during high school and like in some capacity. I just don't, and it's super familiar to me. Like the more deeper into it I get, I'm more like, I'm definitely haven't read it before, but I know I've heard people talk about it. And I'm like, this is like, I don't know. It's very, very cool. Yeah. It has like I was saying earlier, it has like a sort of transition point in it where you get to a certain point in it and it kind of the vibe changes completely. And initially, it's like, ugh, like what are we doing now? Like, this isn't anything like what you'd expect it to be. But then, as it goes on, it like proves itself to you that like what's happening is super cool. Actually, like, it's just hard to describe without just spoiling it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very, very, very fun. And I've got 2 hours of it left. And I'll definitely be finishing that today as long as I don't get completely bombarded with work.
Yeah. Do you already have the second one?
No, but I have 2 credits that I haven't spent yet.
Nice.
So I'll just get it immediately. Yeah.
I'm still saving up credits for Harry Potter. I have 3 of the books so far.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping by the time I defeat Project Hail Mary again, which I've got like half the book left,
Yeah.
I'll get another credit, and then I can read like 4 Harry Potter books, and I'll have a couple more credits for the next few.
I am so freaking stoked, man. But I'm also so tired, and I don't want to go back to work. So I have like a very strange mixture of excitement and pain.
Anticipation.
Yeah. Just kind of all over the place right now.
It's just one of those days. The way of the road.
Yeah. It's Wednesday, though. Wednesdays are usually a pretty fun day of the week.
Yeah.
I do need to try to go to the gym today.
John's nephew came over yesterday, and we hung out with him all day.
Yeah, which was really fun. It was cool hanging out.
Yeah, he's very full of energy.
Yeah. But
I've immediately felt old when he started talking to me about something.
oh yeah.
Like when I first walked in, he was like, "Have you heard of like Riki?" And I was like,
I don't know. I don't even think he knew about that though. It was like some anime that he watched with someone and he didn't even know what it was. So like, I don't know.
For a second, I thought he was talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, "You mean Chica?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea. He was really fun though.
Yeah. Oh God.
Suppose we have to go back.
Yep. We gotta leave.
All right. Well, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's all Thursday.
Yeah.
See you then.
Yar.
Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday time.
Hola, amigos. Feliz jueves. Necesito queso verde.
What? Something about green. Necesito green cheese? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. I need green cheese.
Okay.
I don't know what green cheese is. I've heard
sounds
of,
really bad.
Yeah, I've heard of blue cheese. Green cheese sounds like it's like gone bad or something.
I mean, blue cheese already is bad.
I'm a really big fan of green.
Well,
or
not
blue
that
cheese.
it tastes bad necessarily, but I'm pretty sure that blue cheese is moldy cheese.
Yeah. But God, it's such a good, delicious mold. So today's Thursday.
Right.
That means it's Thursday. We got paid today.
Yeah.
Feeling nice and paid. Loads of money just came in.
I guess.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for Friday?
Hopefully sleep in.
That'll be fun.
That's kind of like my main priority.
I believe we're going to try a new restaurant tomorrow.
Oh shit, really? What are we going?
Roosters.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm. It's that chicken restaurant next to the Chinese restaurant that I go to often, next to the gym.
Okay. Do they have what do they have?
I assume it's pretty similar to B-Dubs, so they'll have like wings and stuff, but they also have like burgers and chicken burgers. And then just like standard American food.
Huh.
But the weather's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow, and they have outdoor seating with like a roof and everything.
Okay.
So I think it'd be nice to go out there and drink some beer, eat some chicken, and yell at passerbys. I think Blake's coming over tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll be able to do more D&D stuff.
Sounds cool.
I think I'm going to make my character tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I've got nothing else to say other than I asked my grandfather about hosting the 4th of July at his house, and he said it would be fine.
Yeah. I'm still wondering how that would go logistically. Like I feel like it wouldn't be a very long event over there just because of the space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then obviously everybody's going to be going home, so I don't think anybody's going to get like too crazy.
Yeah.
So It would have to be like,
I guess it
pretty
really
chill.
just depends on how many people come.
yeah,
I think it would be me, you, Matt, John, possibly
Yeah.
Blake, and then Nathaniel, Tatiana, and maybe Noah.
right,
It's quite a lot of people.
yeah,
But
just
if it does become a thing, I do plan on spending the night there. I would like to sleep in my old bed and see what that's like.
yeah,
Haven't done that in years.
yeah. I'd probably drive home anyway.
Mhm. The apartment has a bed now though, so someone could sleep up there if they wanted to.
Yeah,
And of course, it has the couch and the floor.
right.
But yeah, we could do quite a few things there. Other than hanging out in the apartment, we could break open the grill and grill some things. And there's a big ditch with a bunch of firewood in it, so we could have a fire.
Right,
And then my grandpa says we can also launch fireworks as long as it's in the field.
right. Okay.
He only has 2 conditions,
Mhm.
which is don't trash the place.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
Bless you. And don't chase the geese around.
Right. Those seem reasonable.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, I don't know. Work is working. I'm working on projects. I have my last reasonable project, which I'm about to submit. Not really excited for that because the work I have afterwards is incredibly tedious and boring and monotonous. So the day is gonna go from really fast, like the day's been pretty fast so far, to it's gonna go fucking at snail's pace. It's one of those shitty projects where it's like you have to put minimum 15 minutes into the project to get any points, and you finish the project in about 1 minute.
Right.
Basically, it gives you a code. You input that code, and it takes you to the equipment that's attached to that code. You look at it and see if it's correct, and you can tell basically immediately if it's correct.
Yeah.
And if it's correct, then wait fucking 14 minutes and then make 2 pieces of paperwork, which shows before and after, which will be the exact same because you make no changes.
Yeah.
And then you submit it. And if it's wrong, you just you don't fix it or anything. You just do the same thing, except you leave a comment and be like, wrong equipment.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like relatively normal. It had gotten like really bad at one point, but I think the storm's over, I guess. So I'm mostly able to focus on my book now, which is pretty cool.
You're almost done with the first
I've
one?
got like 20 minutes of it left, or like 10 minutes of it left, or something. It's been so cool. I am so stoked. I'm gonna start the next one today. And I am very excited to see where it goes. It is very fun. Without spoiling anything, I want to say that the vibe it has is, you know that cyberpunk anime?
Yeah.
It has like cyberpunk anime vibe mixed with like Viltrumite society vibe mixed with like freaking you know that movie, it's also based on a book. Is it A Brave New World? I can't remember. Where like it's just like a society of people that are like all genetically like purpose built for whatever, and it's like the story of the guy that's like a normal guy that like gets into like who tries to become one of the elite class breed people and like tries to fit in or whatever.
I remember that movie. We watched it in high school.
Yeah. It's got like vibes of that too, but yeah, but it's really cool. Like, it's sick. I feel like this movie is like, or book rather, is it's like, I don't know, it's another thing where it's like I discovered it and I'm like, oh my god, this is like, it feels like an awesome collage of so many already really cool things.
Yeah.
And it's like, but just like, here is it in a cool new way and a neat angle and everything. I'm really stoked.
It'd be cool if they made a movie out of it one day. I know it's really popular.
Well, they did. I think they tried to make movies out of it a few times, and it failed over and over again. Either it wasn't good or it never released. Like, they just didn't get through production and it fell apart.
Yeah.
But as of right now, they are working on a TV show with the writer.
Okay.
I don't know when that's supposed to happen. It might be a very long time. But it is apparently being worked on. Again, there's been many attempts to do this. And I can see it being very hard to make a movie about. Like
Yeah.
there's also just the writing style is sometimes like it likes to reveal things in such a way that if you saw it, it would spoil the reveals in the way that it could have been revealed.
Yeah.
Like just like, for example, again, without spoiling anything, there's a moment when a character, it says like the character ends up in front of another character, and as it goes on, it's revealed that not only are they carrying somebody on their shoulder, but they drop that person, and suddenly like that's a big deal because it's like, whoa, who's this like this person's like an important character, and they're like tied up and shit, and it's crazy. And it's at that moment that everybody around them is like, whoa, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if you did that in a show, it would just be like, here's this person standing there with somebody on their shoulder, and they're having a conversation nonchalantly, not talking about that, and then he drops the person, and everybody's like, whoa! Like, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, but like in the book, it works. I don't know. I feel like there would be some challenges, and also just, it's very, I wouldn't say like Dune levels of like crazy sci-fi sort of fast-paced stuff, but it's very like, we're talking about like really effectively like superhuman people that are like extraordinarily powerful and that can do things that are like kind of insane. I feel like it would work better in like an animation style show, kind of like a Invincible sort of style sort of thing, than it would live action.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about people that like can like jump from the ground up like 3 meters, and like they can just do that. like people are really, really strong.
I'm also assuming they have crazy lifespans.
Yeah, they can.
Do you know what their like space travel capabilities are?
I don't know. I know that they have the system. I don't think they do I haven't gotten into that. I know that they have like military, and there's a lot of like combat oriented stuff. I'm sure that there is a sort of that on a higher level there's conflict happening within the system. I don't know any of that. We've been on Mars the whole time, kind of learning about the society mostly and the people.
I'm sure the universe will expand more once you get further into the series.
A fucking lot. It's very zoomed in, and it hasn't really zoomed out at all. And you just get like little tiny bits, like hints of like, oh, there's like a bigger world out there, but like it doesn't really get into it yet. But again, the main story is so fucking fun. I'm stoked. On a scale.
1 to 10.
No.
7.
No.
6.
No. 8.5.
That's a good rating.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess the only thing that kind of keeps me from going higher than that would just be that I just have no idea what to expect. It's almost it's one of those things where it's so good that it's like there's no way that they can keep this up, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they're going to fuck this up somehow.
They're going to burn out.
Yeah, like right. It feels like it's kind of going there, but it has not let me down at all yet. So I am very, very stoked. So yeah, just kind of sitting back, chilling, relaxing. It kind of felt like that in Expeditionary Force too, though. Like, you know, once Skippy's revealed, it's like, where can you go from here? And then like some of the stuff that happens afterwards, you're like, there's no way that, I mean, like, what are they going to do? But then you look and it's like fucking
Absolutely
7, like 9 other books, and you're like, what? And it just keeps
Where's
going.
the story go? They already beat the final boss. And
then, like, initially I was like, oh, well, like, it's a story about Mars. And I was like, that's kind of lame because, like, when I think of sci-fis, I think, like, big sci-fis. But then I'm like, is that really a problem? Like, the entirety of the first Dune books just take place on fucking...
Arrakis.
On Arrakis. So it's like... And those were amazing books, so it's like it's not really that big of a deal if they just like never left Mars, as long as the story's good or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm very stoked. It's good. I'm very excited. Gonna keep getting into it. But yeah, tomorrow is Friday or whatever, and we gotta go or something.
Yeah, I think Nathaniel may come over tomorrow too, so it could be really fun.
Yeah, should be cool.
I am quite excited.
Yar.
Excited for the weekend too. Get to watch more Dragon Ball.
Yeah. 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 How close are we to Dragon Ball Z, really?
We're almost there. Like we're on the last arc now.
Okay.
Well, there's a small arc after the arc where, like, right now we're in the King Piccolo arc. So then after that, there's one more tournament arc.
Yeah.
But that one's like super short.
Gotcha.
And it's like that shows like young adult Goku.
Yeah.
And then after that he fucking does tournament shit and then the show's over. And then Z happens and fucking everything goes off the rails.
In
a good way.
Yeah.
You get to introduce characters like fucking Vegeta and
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Stacy. All right, we gotta go.
All right,
we go. We gotta go.
Back to work.
Time
Bye.
to go. Bye.
Friday.
Bye.
Woo.
See you later. Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's Friday.
Friday.
How's it going?
On that Dragon Ball. Tell me a story.
Oh my god. So, one day I was at like a public pool and I was walking around and I thought, oh, I'm gonna go up on that big old slide. And I walked over to the slide to go up it, and this lady was standing there and she was like, you can't get over on this big old slide. And I said, why? She said, well, big old slide is closed. And I was like, well, that sucks. And she was like, sure thing. And I was like, all right, well, that's the end of the story.
It's a pretty good story. I like that.
Yeah.
Had a nice beginning, a middle, and
Something.
Nice
Not
conclusion.
really much of an ending, I guess, but
kind of a sad ending, but
yeah.
not all stories can have a happy ending.
How's it going?
It's okay. Work is dragging today. It exactly what I said was going to happen today. I'm just working on these fucking projects where, like, I have to verify if stuff is there, and then I verify within 30 seconds of starting the project, and then I have to wait for 14 minutes and 30 seconds until I can submit the project.
Yeah.
So I've just been sitting around doing that over and over and over again. I have like 100 of them. And again, they're worth like 0.01 point or something. So the point stuff doesn't matter though. I'm like at 200% for the week. So I'm good with that. But it's just boring. I've just been listening to Project Hail Mary. I finished that. Now I'm on the Martian.
Yeah. I'm just tired. I'm trying to focus on my book stuff, but I've been having to go in and out of it because of just projects that we're doing that require a little bit more attention.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's just like a normal day. I'm just tired and
Sore.
yeah, stupidly sore and ready to be done.
Well, at least today's Friday. It's almost over. We can just chill out over the weekend and watch a bunch of Dragon Ball. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, I don't know what was going on at work today. Like, that food truck is there, the angry food truck.
Yeah.
And I expected everyone to have like a angry food truck or something, but I don't know if a supervisor did this or not, or if it was like coordinated with a bunch of people, but I saw like 20 people all with like fuck tons of Freddies.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
And like, I don't think it was a supervisor doing it either, because like it was a couple people on my team too that had Freddies.
What?
So, yeah, I don't know. It was just, I just walked into the break room and everyone was eating Freddies. I was like, what the fuck?
That's really weird.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a coincidence.
What would the chances be that everyone at once decides to buy the same freaking fast food place?
I don't know. It is Friday, and Friday is for Freddy's.
Is it though?
Well, F, it's all like alliteration.
Yeah.
I am very sleepy.
I got like 6.5 hours of sleep, which was like better than what I did yesterday, but still not awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just sort of tired. Steam Machine is looking like it's gonna come out, and today, in about 20 minutes, the Steam controller is gonna go up for reservation again. But this time it's gonna be, I think, a $5 reservation, as opposed to what they did last time, where it was like free for all.
Yeah,
And,
Battle Royale.
And I think you can only get one per account, assuming if you've made any purchases before April 27th, then you can't buy more than one, I think is what it was. So Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hopefully more people will actually get their hands on them. But they haven't even shipped ours yet. They packaged them, but they haven't sent them out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm really itching to get those. But I want this freaking Steam machine. Oh my god! Ah!
I don't think the Steam machine's real.
And then like it's just gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be so cool. I was talking to a coworker today about it, and somebody that just doesn't understand it. As soon as I meant, they were like, "What's the specs? Like, what's the graphics?" And I was like, "Well, it's got 8 gigs of RAM, of VRAM," and they're like, "Oh, never mind, I don't want it." And I'm like, "Well, it's not really about the specs. Like, if you know, it's a console experience thing. It's nothing to do with how powerful it is."
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. So many people get so caught up on that too. It's like if we're just being honest, it's going to be able to play more than 90% of my game library. Like, do I really need more than that? Do I really need it to be able to play GTA 6? Which it probably will be able to play GTA 6. But do I really need it to be able to play that? Is it not enough to be able to play every single game that's ever existed up until now? Is that not good enough for you? I don't know. People just people seem really caught up on that. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like people just don't understand it. It makes me really, really want to convince them, because it's like because once you really start breaking it down and you start talking about the benefits of it, then I think most people would understand it. Most people are like, "Oh, okay, like that does actually sound cool."
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't like, you know, the first impression is not great. Like, I think anybody would look at it and first thing you're going to think is like, ugh.
It's a really weak PC.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Yeah, it's like, and you think of it as a computer, because that's what they keep going, like, oh, it's a computer. It's a hybrid computer. And it's like, well, it is, but like, the people that are buying it to use it as a computer are not normal, average people. The people that, the target audience, and I really wish that they would promote it more like this, is the target audience really is the console players, or the people that want a console. That's what it should be all about. But they're always like, well, technically it's not a console. Like, technically it's a console PC hybrid. And it's like, well, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, that's true, but all you're doing is muddying the water and making everyone really confused, because like 90% of people that buy this thing don't give a single shit that it's a computer. Most people don't really know how to use Linux. It's only like 3 or 5% of the entire Steam community even use Linux, and those are of the people that are like enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So it's like, stop promoting it like that. Like, just, yes, it's a hybrid. Put that in there. But don't make it like the headline. The headline is, it's a Steam console. It can play your PC games. If you're a PC player, you know, and you're really, the only good option is Xbox, because if you're on PC, you probably have a few Microsoft games.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's cool and all, but this is the first, people don't seem to see it as the giant thing that it is, which is, this is the first time that a genuine console has ever been created to be able to play your entire PC game library. That's huge. That should be the focal point. Stop being like, it's a computer. Like, yeah, it's a computer, but shut up.
Yeah, whenever people see Steam, they think like computer, and when you think computer, you're gonna be like, I want a big beefy thing.
Yeah, like,
but no,
it's not what it's about. It's a freaking console. That's what it is. It's gonna function great as a console. All of the benefits of buying it come from the fact that it's a console. Like, anybody, like if you promote it as a computer, then anybody could build a better computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wouldn't want to, and it's not even just about the performance. Like, in terms of utility, you can get a computer for probably way cheaper, and you can get it's more upgradable. There's a shit ton of advantages to building a computer or to getting anything else other than the Steam machine. It doesn't appeal to anyone that wants a computer. It just doesn't. But what it does appeal to is people that want a living room console. That's what its niche is. That's the thing it's good at. That's the breakthrough, amazing thing that it does. Because, like, finally, you can have a living room experience on a separate device, because, like, people, you know, everybody has their desktop PC and they play games at their desk, but you don't want your desktop PC to be sitting in your living room. you know? And you don't want to have to always stream games to your living room. That's no good. You want a device that you can use in your living room that's a separate device that is specifically for playing games in the living room. And no one wants to fiddle around with a computer when they want to play games in their living room. It's the most annoying thing to be in your living room and have to bust out a keyboard to do the simplest thing. Like, I want to play a game. Now I got to open this keyboard. And, Windows update. Great. And then the Windows update goes through. It's like, you want Microsoft Suite? You want Excel? Oh, here's Copilot. Like, and then you start to launch the game, and then Windows starts doing something in the background, and it's like downloading shit or fucking doing some kind of driver thing. You're like, why is this fucking happening? I'm trying to play a game.
Sorry, your drivers are outdated.
It's just constantly getting in your way, and you have to like fiddle with shit to make it work. That's the shit that this completely avoids. You buy one thing, you sit it down, it updates itself while it's sleeping. You never have to worry about it. You come back to, you get off work, you sit down, you press one button on your controller, your TV turns on, the console turns on, your game is right there. Boom.
Plug and play.
You don't have to fuck with it. That's the appeal. That's the thing that people on PC really have never had. You can't do those things on PC. The fact that it's so quick to wake and sleep, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, and like, I don't know. I've had so many conversations now with people about it, and like a lot of people just like they just don't get it. You have to get it to get it. And if it's something and also you have to be the type of person that wants to play games in the living room. If you want to play games with a controller, you have to want to do that. But if you do, if you have a PC library and you like playing games with a controller and you want to play on your TV in your living room, this is what you want.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best thing you can use that for.
I definitely noticed, like, since getting like a full-time job and everything, the appeal of couch gaming has grown significantly.
Right. Well, just and then like again, and not having to fiddle with it. You just sit down and you go. It's pretty amazing, and I'm hella stoked. I don't know. It's taking a while. They're really, really taking their time with it. It seems like they have it. Like, again, according to the leaks and stuff, it really does look like they probably have it. I'm not even sure if they received any more controller shipments yet, even though they're doing the reservation tomorrow or today. I think that they're just reserving it now, and then the shipment will come in a little bit later. But they have received shipments since, and the shipments were consoles. And again, it could be more Steam Decks, but apparently it weighed less than the previous shipments. So, like, it was lighter, and that's why people believe it was the Steam machine. Sounds counterintuitive, but it's possible. It would be weird. Like, I don't know. It's not like, why would they order less? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It just makes sense that they probably got them. But again, if they were Steam machines haven't come back in stock in any great fashion yet. So I don't know. If it was a Steam machine, you'd think they would have or the Steam Deck, you'd think they would have immediately put it up. But they didn't.
Can you not buy a Steam Deck right now?
I don't think so. They've been sold out forever. They come in little batches, but then they just immediately sell out. Like, it's just been, they've been really, really, really hard to get a hold of for a long time now.
Do you know anything about Steam's like manufacturing facility? Like, do they contract it? Do they own it?
I'm pretty sure that the Steam, I think they have it. I mean, I think a lot of it's coming from China. It's more than likely coming from China. And then they just ship it. Because it would be the cheapest way to do it. I don't think they do in-house. I think maybe some of the things are done in-house, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Could look it up.
I definitely would like to see the scale of what they're working with.
Yeah.
We have to go back to work already.
Yeah, I guess.
I think I'll just fall asleep, and you can call your person and be like, "Oh, I can't go back to work. My roommate's dead, and
yeah,
I don't want to walk there.
My roommate died suddenly, and I got to deal with that."
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Which one? I know your roommate. I remember you told me who your roommates are," and I'll be like,
all of them.
All of them. They're just dead."
They go back to work on Monday. Like,
yeah.
I thought you died. Like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Got wished back by the Dragon Balls.
All right.
But to Saturday. Yay! It's the weekend. Woo!
Tired.
Sleepy. Bye.